morning, everyone, and welcome to SNN.
Today is Wednesday, February 28, 2018. It is a hawk day, which means star periods 2, 4, and 6.
What are the dates of our upcoming late start days?
We really do have 2 coming up in the month of March.
When? Call 78293 and tell us the dates. Go!
Wake up with some chocolate.
Delicious foodie news is about chocolate souffles because
It's National Chocolate Souffle Day.
What's the difference between a chocolate souffle and a molten lava cake?
Well, a chocolate souffle is a lightly baked cake made with egg yolks and beaten egg whites, then combined with other ingredients, in this case chocolate. Molten lava cake has a soft, gooey center that gushes out when you cut into it.
So chocolate souffles don't have anything gushing out of them?
That's right.
So, if you like chocolate and lightful food desserts, then a chocolate souffle is for you.
Here's Avery with
sports and weather news and updates.
Good morning, everyone. Tomorrow, 8th grade girls at Frontier and 7th grade girls is home against Frontier. What sport starts on Thursday? That's not a phone-in question, but cross country is the answer. Go the distance with cross country. All students are encouraged to participate regardless of ability. The only requirement is a signed parent permission form, which I have right here. Get this in the main office. Get it filled out and returned. Practices will be Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 4, starting tomorrow. Challenge yourself. In basketball news, the 7th grade A team walked away, beating Frontier by a large margin. Girls worked on their hustle down the court with some great breakaway shots. All girls played awesome defense, which helped win the game. Weather today. Warmer today than it has been in a while. Remember, last week this time we had a snow day. Today will be wet according to weather.com. Chance of rain, 100%, and we could be getting about half an inch. So you might want to use an umbrella on your walk home. Sunset tonight is at 5:55 p.m. The closest lightning strike in the last 30 minutes was 1,594 miles away. Here's today's spark pick. Here we are, and here's the closest lightning strike down in Texas. Back to you, Lisel and Julia.
Thanks, Avery.
On the radar.
Now and coming up.
March 1st at 10:30 a.m. There's another informational meeting about attending the new Discovery High School in case you missed yesterday's meeting.
Hawkmart is today at all 3 lunches, so bring in your tickets.
Or put them in the containers in the LMC for the Smental drawing. Don't forget advocacy this Friday at Flex.
The LMC is closed during 7th and 8th grade lunch for an event, but is open at first lunch.
Camas Public Library Teen Movie Night is coming up on March 9.
It's a great opportunity to have a fun break
and spend the night in the library.
You have to have a permission slip,
which you can find in our library and in the office.
There are a few more openings,
and you could take one of them if you act fast.
Check it out and get it signed and plan on having a blast.
While we're on the topic of movies,
let's talk about the Camas Parks and Rec, movies in the park.
It's time to vote.
We get to do this every year, but this year it's a Google form.
And you can vote right now if you want. We emailed the link out to your teachers.
So we promise on their behalf that you'll get to vote.
Right here. The SNN Year the Dog celebrations continue.
Today's dog picks are from our very own SNNer, Easton McCarty.
His 2 dogs, and in his words, are a bundle of joy.
The black lab's name is Toby, and he is 12 years old.
The smaller dog is a Vizsla, and his name is Copper.
Matches him perfectly.
Easton says Copper is 7 months old and has more energy than he knows what to do with.
Thanks for those picks. Copper looks like he could be a mountain goat with all that climbing.
Our opening today features some pictures with at least 40 more people or cultural events we wanted to share for Black History Month.
Knowing a few names of famous African Americans is like knowing only about George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, or Alexander Graham Bell, and thinking you know all of American history.
You can't appreciate the complete story that should be told in any U.S. history classes.
There are countless people we didn't mention.
To say nothing of a whole music class called jazz
and ragtime
and blues,
rap,
hip-hop. Have you read about Paul Robeson?
Have you read about Madam C.J. Walker?
Have you read about Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Thurgood Marshall?
Althea Gibson? Today's focus. He was the 44th President of the United States.
In 2004, Barack Obama was elected to the U.S. Senate.
the only African American in this legislative body.
Later, in 2008, he was elected the first African American president of the United States.
The name Barack means one who is blessed in Swahili.
Obama was the first African American president to be president of the Harvard Law Review.
And he has won 2 Grammy Awards.
You can do some research and find more about those Grammys,
Read more about Barack Obama and everyone we've mentioned online.
or in some of the great books in the LMC.
Save the dates because March 7 and 8 are scheduled late starts.
Yay! Good job to Tyler from Patchinger's class.
A treat and fake cash will be delivered to you after the show.
Today's thought: change will not come if we wait for some other person.
Or some other time.
We are the ones we've been waiting for.
We are the change that we seek. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Skyhawks.
That is the news for Skyridge Middle School.
Where we
#ShareTheCare. Remember to follow the code, the Sky Code.
Be safe,
Be respectful
be responsible,
and be kind. This has been Julia.
and Lisel today's news. At this time, please stand for the pledge.
Ready, begin.